Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Looks like a nice day, doesn't it? Port Aransas, we're at the South Jetty. There's a big old piece of driftwood. That didn't drift, that sailed in here. Where do you see this wind today? It's cold, it's windy. I was just talking to Bubba over there, the gentleman that lives in the kind of homemade trailer. We talked to him on the last video. Look at that sand blowing. That's why it's good. The driving conditions right here by the South Jetty are just fine, because all the loose sand that was here is blowing down towards the road. So we're going to stay off the road. Look at that. Look at that mess. We're going to go up here, up Cotter Avenue. Just take a little spin through Port Aransas. Go by some of your favorite shops, your favorite restaurants, your favorite stores. What's your go-to place to eat in Port Aransas, Texas? I don't know if I have a go-to place, but I probably got some favorites. Over the years, I probably have eaten at about half the restaurants here. Maybe after my heart surgery, we can expand that a little more, but I don't know, I'd just rather buy my own food and cook it. You know, going out to eat is nice. I mean, you know, especially when the food is really good. But I don't know, like a meal eating out is like a week's worth of groceries. So, plus when I eat by myself, there's usually not people involved, which is a big bonus for me. There's the sand dunes. There's what's left of the sand dunes. Lots of wildlife in the dunes here in Port Aransas. Coyotes, deer, raccoon, skunk, badgers. They've posted photos of badgers recently. Rattlesnakes, all kinds of birds in the water. We got all the fish you love to catch and eat. We've got dolphins. We've got sea turtles. She's all dressed up. I don't know if the camera caught her. She's probably heading off to church. Yeah, it is. Excuse me, I stepped on a goat. 48 degrees, my truck says. The wind chill is 31 degrees. I don't know where I can. I mean, it was 74 degrees yesterday. And overcast. Today the sun's out. That's the way it usually happens, though. The sun's out, which is nice. And I'm running my air conditioning so that my iPhone doesn't overheat in the windshield. Like I said, Cotter Avenue, Island Construction. Maybe we'll go up here to Allister Street. Take a cruise down Allister Street and see what's up. Mustang RV Resort. Yeah, I mentioned this in another video recently. My favorite place to eat is probably Tortuga's Beach Bums Sports Bar, live music. That used to be a Stripes store. Sorry, Mr. Go-Kart, I did not see you there. Coming out of Station Street, there's the Tarpon Inn, the historic Tarpon Inn. Let's go down here, guys. This is where Coaches used to be, in that blank spot right there. Palm Republic. Welcome to downtown, historic downtown Palm Republic, Port Aransas. I think that little shop there used to be, what do you call it? Coaches, I think. Coaches moved to right up the street around the corner. Shorty's was over here. Shorty's, they moved the entire building. There's Bernie's Beach House. Always makes me think of Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. So what is this place now? Palm Social? The Palm Social Club. The official brand of Palm Republic, Port Aransas. I did not know that. That used to be where Shorty's was. Shorty's moved up to Beach Street, right at Beach Street and Allister Street. There's Grumble's Seafood. There's Fisherman's Wharf. What's over here? Virginia's on the Bay, I believe. I've only eaten at Virginia's on the Bay. Took the girls here to Virginia's on the Bay. Let me read a sign to make sure it is. Yeah, that's Virginia's on the Bay. And we ate out on the back deck, which was very nice, right on the ship channel. The food was okay. It could have been better. I just expect fresh seafood when you're right on the sea. Or at least bay food when you're on the bay. You expect to get fresh Gulf shrimp when you can literally throw a rock and hit the Gulf. The official Gulf of America, according to Google Maps. There's the shipyard. My father works in a shipyard. Great joke when you were a kid. That joke killed in 4th grade. You have to hold your tongue and say, "My father works in a shipyard." There's the Donut Palace. Good place to get ice cold monsters when you come to Port Aransas. Ice cream deserted. Get it? Deserted Island. So right on the right is the new location for coaches. I've gotten food from there. Board house, surf and skates. Pretty neat. Tortugas. There's Tortugas. I like Tortugas. Well, someone's coming up behind me. Let me pull over and let him go by. I'm gonna stop here, buddy. You go around, please. Yep, you got it, dude. You're a good dude. I thought he was gonna stay right behind me and wait for me to turn. Good dudes. Thank you. You even gave us a little rev of the engine. There's Castaways up here. I ate at Castaways once at this location. It was very good. I think that was at a request. Friday feast. Someone sent me money and said, please go to Castaways. And I did. And I got some seafood. And there's a video on it. And it was very good. There's Castaways. Gosh, it looks nice with a blue sky. After having all that gray overcast. There's a poke house over there with poke bowls. And I've never had that. Never had a poke bowl. Am I saying it right? Or is it poke? Is it a poke bowl? Or is it like the Elvis cover? Poke Salad Annie. No, it's poke. P-O-K-E. Poke bowl. There's Mac Daddy's on the left. Salty Dog Saloon on the right. The VFW. Another ice cream place on the left. Spanish Village. What do we got up here on the left? Moby Dick's. One of the boys worked there growing up. We used to have to come over to Moby Dick's. Allister Street. I stayed at that hotel, Allister Square Inn. It was okay. It was whatever we paid for it. $50. We got our $50 worth. The continental breakfast was a out-of-date granola bar. But the room was fine. The lady that worked there was very nice. And then a bunch of t-shirt places. Spanky's Liquor. There's Moby Dick's. You want to see what Moby Dick's looks like? Every once in a while, I read that Moby Dick's went out of business. This says closed. So is it closed for good or just closed because it's the off season? I don't know, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's, at least according to Facebook. Sorry about that dirty windshield, guys. I'm working on it. Whenever you're right into the sun, you see it. I just can't keep a clean windshield in this type of wind and dust and everything. There's a big old shark over there. There's a shark's going to eat that dog. Get that dog out of there, buddy. They're turning. We're going to go. Now, there is stuff we can see if we go straight, but I just feel like we've gone straight enough. I didn't see anyone fishing at the jetty. And there were some cars parked there, weren't there, down when we got to the bottom. Quicksilver. There's another big giant shark you can walk into if you so desire. And who doesn't desire to walk into a big shark mouth? I just wanted to take you on a little driving tour since the beach today is not optimal for driving. Plus, ain't gonna be no bikini girls down at the beach today. There you go. If you're wondering what it's like to be inside a shark's mouth, hopefully that's as close as you'll ever get. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Oh, did you hear about Dracula's wife? Yeah, she was up all night. Her husband kept waking her up with the coffin. You didn't like it? Sorry about that. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.